Hello and welcome to Theme Park Worldwide, where today we're back here at the LEGOLAND Windsor Resort for the first time since March, so it's been a few months since we've been, hasn't it?
Yeah, so what we're going to do in this vlog, we're going to take you around, see any updates and changes and get on some of our favourite rides.
Definitely, it's supposed to be summer, it doesn't really look like it with the sky. That's like the ongoing theme this week, isn't it?
Coat on in July.
I can't believe it, like you wouldn't think it. I put my shorts on this morning thinking, oh, it's probably going to be a nice summer's day, but no, it's not great, is it again, really? But we'll make the most of it. We're actually down here doing all the Merlin parks in the south over the next few days here at Legoland, Thorpe Park and Chessington World of Adventures as well. Bringing you all the latest summer updates. We'll bring you some top tips as well if you're visiting the parks over the summer holidays. Yeah, the next 6 weeks, of course, always a busy time for the parks. And yeah, I think it's going to be pretty busy today here at Legoland. We're also going to be checking out the new Ferrari Build and Race area as well. And yeah, you can see a picture of the big race car just on here, which looks pretty awesome, doesn't it? So yeah, we're going to have a look at that inside the park today and show you what it is. That's new for 2023. Also new for this year is the Adventure Golf Course, which is being built just to the left of the main entrance. And yeah, we'll bring you an update on that later on in the vlog, because I believe it should have opened by now. But yeah, it's been a little bit delayed, but yeah, we'll have a look at the building and the latest update for you on that towards the end of the vlog. But yeah, let's go make our way inside. It's a Friday, summer holidays, it's going to be busy, but you know what, we'll bring you all those updates and see what's going on here at Lego. Inside the park then now, yeah, you've got some nice floral displays over here for summer too. It's look really nice. I noticed quite a few actually on the entrance plaza, which was good to see. Even though it doesn't really feel like summer with the weather. I don't know what's going on this year. Like, it's just not felt very summery at all, has it? Where's all them lovely hot summer's days been? Like, I had my shorts on, I had to change them this morning. Now, we mentioned how there's going to be the new golf course opening at some point later this year. Well, in 2024, it's set to be a huge year for Legoland Windsor, because they're going to be opening the Legoland Woodland Village and also a new roller coaster as well. And yeah, talking about the Woodland Village here, you can see concept art for it. It's going to be like these little lodges, a little bit like the Enchanted Village at Alton Towers. However, they're going to be Lego themes, and here you can see the different buildings and shapes of them there. And yeah, there's going to be 150 lodges. So there's a 10-minute walk there to the entrance. It's actually being built over next to the main car parks up at this side, so it's not down where the current hotels are here at Legoland. It's kind of down this way by the main entrance. You've also got live entertainment, play areas, and yeah, that's set to open in May 2024. But yeah, I'd imagine it's going to feel very much like a Lego version of the Enchanted Village at Alton Towers, which is probably our favourite Merlin accommodation, isn't it?
It's just so good, so this will be lovely when it's really done. I'm looking forward to seeing it all done.
Yeah, definitely, and yeah, it's good to see it mentions live entertainment on there too. And like I said, we've not actually been since March, but yeah, the hill train is back in action now as well. They've actually completely rebuilt the station up here too. So yeah, they did a lot of work last year on the bottom station, and yeah, they've done this top one now as well, which is good to see. Yeah, it is handy having the hill train, even though it's nice walking down. At the end of the day, when you've done a long day at Legoland, it's always nice getting the hill train back up here to the top, because obviously, yeah, Legoland is very hilly. So we're starting off then by having a look at the new Ferrari Build and Race area. Yeah, it's got a little queue line just out the front here. But yeah, I think we're heading straight in. Let's go and check it out. Hey, look at the minifigure in here.
It generates 840 horsepower.
Yeah, they've probably just got a queue line set up for if it gets like really busy. Then the idea is that you can just walk in normally.
Can you guess how many Lego bricks went into our version of the Daytona SP3?
Oh, that's awesome.
402,608.
Steering wheel that's down there. Nice horn there for you. Oh, is that laptop? Yeah, it is.
The legendary Ferrari Prancing Horse has become a symbol of luxury, craftsmanship, and enough speed to knock your...
Wow, look at this. You got the huge Ferrari that's all made out of the tiny Lego bricks. That is amazing. Look at the detailing on there. That is awesome.
You can start the engine on here. So
there you go.
Put the hazard lights on, headlights, and high beam lights.
Oh, that's really cool. Another minifigure at the side. Yeah, look at the lights in the front. Oh, I see. Yeah, you've put the hazards on now. That's one of the most impressive Lego models in the whole park. I'd say that's probably the best Lego model here. I think prior to this, Maximus was my favourite outside flight of the Skyline. Well, this is awesome. Look at the curves on it as well. Right. Oh, that is amazing. I mean, technically, I mean, you know, you're not supposed to, but you know, you could do that. Look at that in there. I bet someone has. The model makers have probably sat in there. Yeah, that's awesome. Yeah, that would have made it extra cool if the door would have opened and they had a member of staff, you know, and you could sit in there. Yeah, that is fantastic. Look at all the details in there. It's automatic transmission, that one. Steering wheel in there. That is fantastic, that is, isn't it? Oh, incredible. And when you come round the corner, that's where you can actually build your Ferrari itself. And you've got this huge area inside here with all sorts of interactives, as you can see. So yeah, you can grab any of the Lego bricks here and make your Ferrari. Yeah, you can see some examples at the top just over here. And the idea is you build them and then you go and race them just over there. Getting the chassis out there, Charlotte.
Yeah.
Quite a few different photo opportunities in here as well. Another minifigure. And this is awesome over here. Great use of the projections. Basically projection map in there. It's not a flat surface, you can see like it's embossed and then they're projecting onto it. That looks brilliant, that does. Yeah, you've got all the screens down here. I see, you put your car underneath. There we go. And then it digitally puts it over here on the projections. I think they've done a really good job with it in there, and the huge Ferrari made from Lego bricks is awesome. Yeah, it's always good to have more indoor areas at the parks here in the UK as well, especially with how poor the weather normally is. But yeah, actually going on Skyrider just here now. It was closed last time we were here. So we're going to give this a go. Nice Legoland Classic. We can take you on. Wait about 5 minutes then for Skyrider. You also get a great view of these huge giraffes here. That's something that Legoland have done lots of these past few years, renovating a lot of the models around the park, and that's what makes Legoland, isn't it? I mean, they're Duplo bricks just down there. That's what really makes it, actually going around and seeing all the big models. And yeah, making our way around past the roller coaster construction site just over there. And of course, make sure you check out yesterday's vlog here on the channel, where we had a detailed look at what's going on. This is always one of my favourite views in the park, actually, coming around here on Skyrider. It's nice to see it open. Yeah, it doesn't tend to operate a lot of the time, this anymore. It's not very reliable, I don't think, now. Beautiful views across Miniland there, the heart of the park. No matter which Legoland you go to anywhere around the world, Miniland is always one of the highlights there, it really is.
The spinning space station.
And there's the hill train. Nice to see that back in action again as well. Yeah, that's the building we was just in for the Ferrari Build Race attraction. It's always been kind of interactive in there, but I think that's the best kind of iteration of it. And that huge model of the Ferrari, I wasn't expecting that. I knew there was a model, but I didn't realise the scale of it. It's like real size. Yeah, that was fantastic. Oh, and we joined the queue for this at the right time. It's built up a bit now. Probably about 10 minutes or so now, 15 minutes. We only waited 5, ideal. Always like going on Skyrider, just because it's a bit of a childhood classic for me really here at Legoland. I have many happy memories when I was a kid here at this park. And yeah, I still enjoy coming here to Legoland to this day. You got some new minifigures just here too. There we go, doing a bit of balloon modelling there. They're quite nice, aren't they?
That's great.
Yeah, they're fantastic. It's just these little bits around the park they're always doing.
They look really good, don't they?
Yeah, I like those. He's on stilts just over here too. Fantastic. Make our way on to another childhood favourite of mine now. It's Fairy Tale Brook. Nice little boat ride just down here. Always enjoy going on this. Yeah, quite high throughput as well. Got no queue at all, as we can see down here. Yeah, it doesn't really build up too much, this one. Like I say, loads of boats going round. Oh, it's starting to rain! Happy summer, everybody!
Little pig, let me come in. I'll huff and I'll puff and I'll blow your house in.
Oh, pigeon! I just felt something go across my head there. I was like, what's that? Saw the pigeon come into view. It is very well themed, this. It does always give me Disney vibes coming on this.
Hush now. They will sleep until you are kissed on the lips by your one lonely hand. Nibble, nibble, little mouse. Who is nibbling at my house? Hello, Monsieur. How are you today? Oh, look. It's a little deer.
Nice to see all the animations working as they should be as well, which is good. Love the ambience here in Aladdin's cave. That kind of drone music in the background.
Your wish is my command, master.
And just the sound of the water that makes you want to go to the toilet. Like the little robin just down there. Now for many years on this channel we've always had a joke about this drop saying it's tiny, you don't really get wet. However, we've both sat in the front and the boat's been tilting forwards all the way around, so we might actually get a bit wet here, we'll see. Oh, that was close. Oh, we've been joking about that for years. Actually nearly got us then. But we nearly got wet on that drop there this time.
I was so scared in case it all came in and wet all my shoes.
Next time we need to sit one of us in the front, one in the back.
Yeah, we do. It's like leaning forward.
I'm surprised they don't tell you to do that, to be honest. But yeah, maybe they're used to having kids in the back normally,
Yeah,
that's why.
so.
But there you go, two big kids on there. I do like Fairy Tale Brook though. It was looking in a good shape actually. Everything was working as we were going round, which is good to see. A look at Coast Guard HQ just over here. Yeah, the little boat ride. And yeah, I've always had a soft spot for Legoland ever since I was a kid. However, something that it's always lacked is lots of rides. So it's nice to see over these past few years they've been investing quite heavily in new rides. Of course, the Haunted House Monster Party just over here. The Madhouse, we're going to give this a go. The new coaster that's under construction at the moment. A Lego Mythica with the expansion there. So yeah, they've put a lot of investments in these past few years into adding more rides, and finally they're getting another coaster. And with this actually being two coasters, like we mentioned in yesterday's update, hopefully throughput on there will be pretty good as well. Yeah, Monster Party, pretty much walk on. Good to see. Yeah, at least this Madhouse is operating. It's a shame that Alton Towers still haven't communicated anything regarding Hex at the moment. It's a shame, especially with it being a big family ride. Not too busy at all, considering it can fill all of this cattle pen queue line over here, which isn't the best. I certainly wouldn't want to wait that long for it. It's a good ride with a fantastic soundtrack. Yeah, maybe maximum about 30 minutes or so I want to wait for it. You've got the pre-show inside, the beautifully themed parts, and then the ride in the not so well themed part at the back. But luckily the Madhouse itself is great. Do really like this, and the soundtrack is awesome. I do really like the facade for this attraction, however it really needs some TLC now. Look at these wooden beams just over here. Well, I say wooden beams, they're supposed to look wooden. Obviously they're not. Yeah, you can see they really need some TLC there now. Hopefully it'll get that soon. Yeah, look at the shutter up there at the top as well. Yeah, it's looking in a bit of disrepair up there. That is the problem with Merlin though sometimes. We see them build great things and then they just don't look after them very well. That's why we are a little bit concerned about Nemesis at Alton Towers having all that detailing on there. You know, are they going to look after it? I really hope they can start to learn to look after their parks and overall theming a lot more, because yeah, that's where they really seem to lack when it comes to looking after theming, like facades like this one. I like how you got the big spider in here, like you actually get in the Lego sets, and these, that in reality they're about that big. But yeah, they actually scale them up in here, which is pretty cool.
Right! What health subjects?
They are here for the ball.
Yes. Best time for a bat boogie. You must all join in.
Oh, I love that soundtrack. One of my favourites. See you when we come off. Can't film on this one.
I declare the most spooktacular party trick ever ready!
I always really enjoy going on the Haunted House Monster Party, especially when we walk straight on there too, which I wasn't expecting. I thought we might have waited a little bit today there.
Oh, that was so much fun because everyone was clapping and just really enjoying themselves in there.
That's my little guilty pleasure, getting people clapping on there.
Literally everyone was clapping, it was so much fun.
People start to lose it halfway through, just getting them going again. That's the everybody just loves the soundtrack.
Yeah, they do. It's like, it's so good.
And because it's really loud in there as well, and when people are clapping and the soundtrack, it's just good atmosphere in there. I really like it, idea. I think it was a really nice addition here. It's my second favourite ride at the park after Flight of the Skyline. I do think it's fantastic, the Haunted House Monster Party. They do need to do some work though on the facade because it's very impressive, but yeah, it really needs some TLC, and you can tell that a bit more actually when you stand further back over here. We're going to head on to Deep Sea Adventure just here now. So yeah, this is a submarine ride through an actual sea life aquarium, which is really cool. And you've actually got some Lego models along the way to see, which is fantastic. And we can take you on this one too. Wait about 5 minutes and yeah, we're nearly on. It's not as busy as I was expecting. But yeah, you are better really coming down to this bottom part of the park. There's Charlotte over here. Whoa, what was that? There you go, you wouldn't go diving. You're all right here, you're in a submarine, Charlotte. It's a nice ride this, I do like it. Let's go and get into our submarine. See, you don't actually go all the way underwater. This top section always stays up and runs on the track, kind of suspended. And then obviously we go into the bottom part. If you get in first, you get the best view, which is to the left and right here on this corner.
We are now in the Coral Cave.
Oh wow, look at this, kids. Hey recruits, check out all of the colorful corals around you. Fun fact.
I always think it's a really cool ride system this. It was actually built by Mac Rides.
Thousands of sea creatures, all living together. Reefs are home to one quarter of all.
I just think it was a nice alternative to just building like another sea life centre, you know, it's just very different. As much as Shark Bay Reef at Alton Towers is very good, I do think it's nice how this is a ride system. Oh, there's the big zebra shark.
Deep sea.
So you've got a mix between the portholes and then the bigger windows. If you are an adult, you do need to crouch down a little bit to see out. I suppose that's the only negative, and it's a little bit short, but still it is great. I loved this when I was a kid.
The water is full of life and Atlantean treasures.
Yeah, and the reason why the windows are so low is literally because of the ride system. So like I say, we're not actually fully underwater. The water level stops kind of here.
Sharks. Awesome fact. Sharks have been on the earth longer than dinosaurs.
Don't forget about the cow-nosed
Whoa, that's a zebra shark.
cool too. They swim in groups and use their wings to kick up the sand and find.
Yeah, if you can do, and you're coming on this, you want to head down to the left-hand side.
We're approaching Atlantis.
And then you can sit on this right side of the submarine at the front. Here you get all the Lego figures around as well, which are awesome. You don't need it?
I'm assuming that there was a vegetable container.
Whoa! That was amazing!
Did you spot our divers out there working hard on protecting all the sea life in the deep sea? Awesome job, team!
Congratulations, explorers! Our mission to discover Atlantis and the treasures of the deep sea has been a success. It's time to head back up.
Some more ride footage there from Deep Sea Adventure. I do really like that. I just wish it had another couple of scenes at the end
Yeah,
there.
that's the thing, it is a little bit short, but it's a great ride, seeing all the marine life, it's fantastic.
Yeah, it's a nice alternative to a sea life centre that you walk through, actually going through on the submarines. Yeah, it's very cool how that was designed, and always kept really nice in there as well, with it having the actual marine life in there. Obviously they're always keeping on top of it, which is really good to see. And when you come off the submarines, you do actually exit into a very small aquarium over here too, similar to what you'll find at other sea life centres. Dory! Hi, I'm Dory! That was a bad impression, wasn't it?
That's the other one that's in the
I can't remember his name. It's also a really well themed show building from the outside. When you come out here, you've got the submarine made of Lego. I always love these big scale models. And yeah, I think the Ferrari is probably my favourite. Yeah, other ones in the park that I really like, of course, the submarine just here, and also Maximus out the front of Flight of the Sky Lion, which is the flying theatre, and of course we'll be heading into Mythica this afternoon. More lovely floral displays here at Legoland Windsor for the summer. This is really nice. They always put Christmas trees down here in winter, all the pumpkins down here at Halloween, and yeah, all the lovely flowers that we can see down here too. Yeah, making our way now into Heart Lake City. We're going to go and watch the show over here now. It should be starting shortly. Always worth checking out the show times and watching this. And yeah, they've completely rebuilt the lighthouse. They were still doing this last time we came. In fact, there was a fence up here. All this was blocked off, so yeah, we couldn't actually see it. There you go. So yeah, the lighthouse needed replacing, and they've done the work to it, which is great to see. Now, as you can see, that's been completely redone. Yeah, it looks really nice. Right, we'll sit down here and we'll check out the show. And there's a bit of a zoom in for you, looking at the completely rebuilt lighthouse. And over the next few minutes, I'll have some highlights for you all from Return to Skeleton Bay, the 2023 show here at Legoland Windsor Resort.
It was open. Now there's one thing in this treasure chest more precious than gold.
Mackerel?
Come on, Crud! Billy's just sticking with the gem. Get it! Routine, go back! Quickly! Come on, Crud! Tom's got that gem. Get back!
The curse will let me
will cause mayhem by the mighty power of sky and sea. Now your minds belong to me!
Now, Harry,
Take her to the land!
Some highlights there from the Harbour Show here at Legoland Windsor. Bit of a classic, the Harbour Show. Like, honestly, I love it down there with the lighthouse. And yeah, the shows are always great fun for families. Acrobats, stunts, the jet ski, the huge fire blast. Yeah, always great fun. I would have liked to have seen the show completely updated. It's been the same for a few years now. However, it's nice how they still keep the entertainment down there in Heart Lake City. Yeah, it's a great venue, it really is. And yeah, I'm pleased that they've refurbished the lighthouse. Yeah, we're going on the Legoland Express just here now. So yeah, we'll take you on with a POV. Of course, you've got quite a few of the smaller rides over there. There's the mini wave swinger, carousel, and a small Ferris wheel over there too. Lots of rides here at Legoland. This is always a funny part of the Legoland Express. You actually go through the queue line here. The Laser Raiders, the interactive dart ride. Hey! Yeah, because the queue line's on one side of the train track and the show building's on the other side. It's quite funny how the train goes through the middle. Always enjoy a ride round on the Legoland Express. And yeah, you got Mia's Riding Adventure just over there too. That's the Zamperla Disco down in this area. Yeah, it's not particularly heavily themed, that one. Wish they'd have done more with it on the ends just over there. It's got a nice entrance, but yeah, it would have been better if it was themed on either side. So we're making our way now into the world of Lego Mythica, the best area in my opinion here at Legoland Windsor. I do really like it down here. And of course it's home to quite a few different attractions, including Hydra's Challenge, the water ride, the Fire and Ice Freefall, which are the two drop towers that you can see over there, and of course Flight of the Skyline, which is the UK's first and only flying theatre. Great soundtrack around here as well, also from Imascore. Really well themed area this is. Yeah, Flight of the Skyline, it does get busy, but you know what, it's worth waiting for. It's one of the best indoor attractions we've got here in the whole country in my opinion. 35-minute advertised wait, not too bad at all. Yeah, that's just after lunchtime. Coming down here to give it a go. There's Maximus the Skyline up there. Love Maximus. He was probably my favourite out of the models in the park until that Ferrari that's just gone in. However, I don't know, Maximus is incredible. He's huge. You don't realise the scale of him actually, looking from down here, but yeah, he's massive. In a way, it would have been nice if he was down on the floor. I mean, I love all the rock work, it looks fantastic, but we'd have had more of an idea on the size of him if he was lower down. I suppose you get a good idea with that bird on top. Fantastic. Let's go and ride on Flight of the Skyline. Another one we can't film on, unfortunately, but it is a fantastic flying theatre, this. Great attraction. All the smells, and yeah, it doesn't seem that many people heading down here. Considering it's summer holidays, this is our 5th attraction in under 2 hours. And we've had lunch too, packed lunch. Well, we've waited just 20 minutes and we're here in the batching area, ready to make our way upstairs shortly. And yeah, it looks like we're going to be right in the middle, which is my favourite place to ride this.
Bobs. No, we're not doing tricks. You see, someone just like you created Bobs, or rather built him with Lego bricks, and then incredibly, he came to life here in Lego Mythica. In fact, all the amazing, fantastical creatures you make from Lego bricks, like a two-headed sea monster or a flowery white horse Mythica. Hopefully, we'll be lucky enough to see the mysterious fire and ice bird. But beware the four-headed chimera who lurks across the land. He's known to be a bit snappy. Oh no, everyone can't fly like you, Bobs. Instead, we've created these special seats. After you board, Maximus will pick up the gondola to take you as far as he dares. So before we begin, I'd like you to notice the number you're standing on.
When it comes to flying theatres, Flight of the Skyline is definitely one of the best out there in my opinion. It's the sights, the sounds, the smells, and it all comes together in a fantastic overall package, doesn't it?
I think the actual video on there is brilliant. Like Sean said, the smells make it so much like going across the sea, and like the dragon breath, it really makes it.
Yeah, it's absolutely awesome, it really is. The visuals on there and the quality of it's fantastic, it really is. I'd actually take that over soaring at the Disney parks, which a lot of people might find quite controversial, but I just think it really works, this attraction.
With soaring, you get like the Eiffel Tower that's bent.
Yeah, like with this, it just works beautifully. It's the soundtrack, it's the emotion, and it's kind of like it starts and ends with this building, like you're kind of being picked up by Maximus, from this building as well.
In the end section, I always find it a bit motion sick, yeah. You're like floating in that building.
You can feel like it because it's kind of like he's grabbed you and putting you back down in the building. It's really well done, and there's no other flying theatre in the world that I've done that has that, where it kind of takes you out of, you know, this building and he picks you up. I just think that's really good and very well designed. You can tell a lot of the visuals are very much inspired from, of course, over at Avatar Land and Flight of Passage over in Pandora at Walt Disney World. However, I really like what they've done with that. I think it was a great addition here. Best ride at Legoland in my opinion. I'm so pleased they put it in a few years ago. It's fantastic. It's so re-rideable. I can go on there again.
Oh no, I love it.
Yeah, it's really good. We're just going to have a walk through the magical forest now. This was the phase 2 expansion of Lego Mythica. So yeah, we're going to have a walk through here and see how it's looking. Oh, you got the awesome light tunnel in here, which is the entrance. This is really cool as you make your way down. Quite a few interactives throughout here where you can push the buttons. Of course, different things happen. bits and bobs. Oh, well, this is growing nicely. Yeah, that's the thing with the world of Mythica. They're like the big plants, they tried to eat you during Flight of the Skylion. All the other monsters and characters around. And yeah, there's actually an extension to Lego Mythica with the new themed area at Legoland Germany, which I'd love to go and see at some point. Instead of the flying theatre, they've got Maximus as a coaster train on a B&M wing coaster. So yeah, I'd love to go and ride that at some point soon. That's been blocked in, has it? Was that a tunnel that you could crawl through? I think it, yeah, blocked up there, hasn't it? All the smoke coming out. Nice around here. Lots to see. I like these little crabs. You see them in the video as well. Nice little walk-through attraction that is. I'd love to see more expansions come to Mythica in the future. I'm not too sure if they've had the space down that end of the park though for it, but you never know. Anyway, just made our way around now towards Laser Raiders. 50-minute advertised wait for this interactive dart ride, and it's alright, but it's nothing spectacular. I certainly wouldn't want to wait 50 minutes for it, would you?
It's good fun, but I wouldn't wait that long.
No, that's the thing. To be honest though, we've gotten quite a few bits I didn't think we'd do today anyway.
I wasn't expecting to get as much done as we have.
Yeah, that's the thing, because it is busy, you know, it's summer holidays.
It's got busier now.
Yeah, it wasn't that busy earlier on, but yeah, it's really started to pick up now, hasn't it?
See some other bits.
Yeah, definitely. Let's have a stroll around, bringing the latest updates. But we've brought you some POVs from Laser Raiders in the past, so check it out if you haven't already seen it.
Frozen Fanta.
Oh, Frozen Fanta, so good. Round here now towards Ninjago the Ride, which is the interactive shooter. Inside here, another interactive ride. Yeah, this one is screen based, and of course Laser Raiders is more traditional. They're actually holding the gun and shooting targets. Yeah, this is all screen based. You don't hold the gun, you just use your arm and kind of go like this. But yeah, 35-minute wait for Ninjago, not too bad, but we've done it quite a lot, haven't we? I don't think, for me personally, it's not worth the 35 minutes.
It's definitely not worth it for me. I do not like Ninjago. It's just so much effort, and it just, I just don't like it.
You're not a fan? I quite like it,
it's
but...
your arms hurt when you get off because you're just too busy doing this. I just really don't like it.
I wouldn't fancy waiting 35 minutes for it. It's certainly got quite a bit busy now. I mean, we was expecting it to be busy all day with it being summer holidays. That's the thing, you come in during peak period, it's going to be busy, and it wasn't too bad earlier on, but yeah, I think now crowds have really come in, and yeah, it's much busier. 35 is not too bad for that though, is it really? It's alright.
It's not too bad, but
No, I wouldn't fancy it either. We've done it quite a few times. I'm going to head round towards Miniland. We'll have a look round there now. I'm hoping that the Rapids is back open yet. They said it was going to be back in summer 2023, so yeah, fingers crossed. I'd like to do that. They have got a lot of rides here at Legoland, and it's good that they've got a lot more capacity now than they used to. And yeah, the new coaster is certainly going to add to that. So make sure you check out yesterday's construction update if you haven't already seen it here on the channel. Here you got the balloons just over there. That's always a nice ride, little filler. And the Fire Academy here as well. Now with this one, don't really go on it that much, but I've done it a couple of times in the past. And yeah, you need a lot of energy for this. You have to keep pumping all the way down, and then you squirt in the fire in there, and you have to pump it all the way back. Yeah, it's quite a lot of effort. It's good fun though for the kids. Welcome to Miniland, the heart of any Legoland park. And yeah, I love walking around and seeing what they've done. And yeah, just over here you've got the summer area set up, you've got a covered over area, and also some beanbags there too. Hey, and some characters coming out. It says character DJ sets on there. Sharp Man, I wonder if Hot Dog Man comes out or not for a hot dog DJ set. That'd be right on my street. Yeah, that's here on the Miniland stage. Yeah, you got the little covered over area down here too. Let's have a stroll around Miniland. Starting off here in Scotland. Got the wind turbines just up there. The Abbey. And all the detailed buildings. It always amazes me walking around here. Oh, we've got some chocolate fountains over there. That's new down here in Miniland. Probably just for summer, I'd imagine. Quite a good location. And of course we are here in Windsor, home of Windsor Castle. And yeah, of course you get some great views of the castle on a clear day. When you're walking in at the start of the park, you look over and see it in the distance, along with London skyline and Heathrow Airport too. There's a big party going on down there. There goes the tube. I like how it's actually set underground there too, which is awesome. On to London. It's all the smaller details that I love down here, and this is a great angle actually, looking at all across the London skyline from here. Even like how the fountain down here has got real water in. Nice little touches like that. They've actually updated a lot of these scenes, including Windsor Castle and also here at Buckingham Palace for the coronation. Yeah, you got all the flags out down there. And everybody down here, all the tourists looking at everything going on. The Mall just there. Yeah, nice how they've updated it, put some more little flags around. And the same down here too. Even got a little burger grill and kebab shop down there too. I like all the little vehicles moving around as well. It's not just the vehicles, but you got cars, trains, and so much more. Got the milk delivery just down there towards the Thompson Arms here in little old England. Don't know why the Eiffel Tower's in England, but there we go. No, really joking. That's the front section around there. They're all very close in this area. Yeah, this is England all down this side. Kind of goes into Switzerland round the back just there.
The milk's getting dropped off. He's stopped. Oh no, he's carrying on.
That's it. Milk delivery. Game of cricket going on down there. All the classic cars. Coming soon. That's interesting. Going to be seeing some changes going on here maybe. I mean, they've gradually been making upgrades these past few years. And there's Brighton Pier over there too. Got the Needles just over there.
The Needles.
On the Isle of Wight.
Needles.
Yeah, it's cool that is. I'm sure every time we come around here we notice different things as well. And it's a constant project for them, replacing parts of it. Good to see these working again. These were not working for quite some time. Yeah, interactive. Like the hot rod racers just here, dragster. And there's a look down towards the Netherlands, all the windmills over there. And also just behind it you've got the brick. And yeah, that's another interactive area, much like the Ferrari area that's open this year. And over here in Miniland, USA, I think you've seen most of these monuments now in person, Charlotte.
I've seen so many of them now.
Yeah, like you got the Luxor there, Las Vegas, the St. Louis Arch just over there, Statue of Liberty, New York, the Hollywood side. Literally seen all these other than the Golden Gate Bridge just there, and I've not seen that either. San Francisco. We have literally everything else down here. You see?
That arch.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, the St. Louis Arch, Empire State Building, Chrysler. Crazy. Well covered the USA now. But yeah, still need to get to San Fran at some point. Always love having an explore around Miniland here at the LEGOLAND Windsor Resort. We're going to make our way now down to Viking River Splash, the rapids, because yeah, it is open, which I'm pleased about. I've not seen it operating yet this year. And down here into Land of the Vikings. Really nice to see it operating, and yeah, here's a look over Viking River Splash. It's not the most exciting of layouts, but still, it's quite a high capacity ride for this park. And that's what they need more of. I'd still love to see them retheme this at some point in the future though. Yeah, they did used to have some massive buckets. See where you got the little roof going over with the supports? There was one massive bucket in the middle, but loads of small ones, and you used to get soaked if that bucket got you. But yeah, it has seen better days this. But still, I'm glad that it's open. You coming on, Charlotte?
Yeah, because you don't get wet on this, so I'll come on.
If them buckets were there, you wouldn't know, would you?
I would not be coming on the buckets.
It's a bit warmer actually now this afternoon. Probably about a 15-minute wait down there. So let's go and give it a go. It's got a pretty big cattle pen queue line, this one. You can see it here all behind us. So yeah, certainly won't want to wait in all of this. But yeah, 15-minute advertised wait. Not too bad at all. Yeah, nice to see it operating. But yeah, like I said, I do think it needs some TLC. I like how it's got the Viking theme. But yeah, just some more updates would be great to the scenery. sounds like Woden at Europa Park, and that's coming up in the next few days.
For your comfort and safety, please remain seated at all times.
Really waited 10 minutes there for Viking River Splash, and yeah, I'm glad we did really, because it's not the most exciting, that
I
one.
haven't got a single speck of water on me, nothing at all.
Dry as a bone, just there, Charlotte.
It's a bit boring, there's just not much going on at all.
No, the layout's not great either, it's quite short.
It really needs some work to make it a bit more exciting for people.
Yeah, I mean, it's good to have it open, because at least it's more capacity.
But it needs something doing to it.
Yeah, definitely. I preferred to see them maybe make it more dark ride scenes in some areas, if not replace it with something brand new like a water coaster. But obviously things have got to be quite low down in that part of the park for planning. But yeah, it needs something doing with it in the long term. As you can see down here, you've got the wonderful spinning spider there too. Always like this. So we've made our way now round here to Pirate Falls Treasure Quest. 55-minute advertised wait for this one-drop wonder log flume this afternoon. Yeah, I don't fancy waiting in that. Well, yeah, it isn't too bad of a ride. You've got lots of theming to look at around and quite a few minifigures, but it's certainly not worth 55, especially when all the effects are off down here at the end. Yeah, you've got a few that are activated from people standing here where you press buttons, and some others that just go off all the time. But yeah, as you can see, all the water effects are off. Hopefully they get that sorted soon. And round here now is the Knight's Kingdom. Merlin's Challenge just over there, nice little flat ride. Dragon's Apprentice, which is the small coaster. And of course we've got the Dragon up here. It said 15 minutes when we had a look on the screens back there, so we'll see. Oh, look at the queue for Dragon's Apprentice. Oh, low throughput, one train, 2-lap special. But yeah, they definitely need these dueling coasters that they're putting in for next year, so I'm so pleased that they are. And like I say, make sure you check out yesterday's vlog. Full construction update with everything going on at the moment. Well, it says 15 minutes for the Dragon, but yeah, it is back to here. But we'll give it a go and we'll see how quick the throughput is on here. Maybe it's running 3 trains again now. Fingers crossed. I know it has got 3. Yeah, you got Wizard's Frozen Wonders down there. That restaurant's back open, which is good to see. Yeah, selling ice cream. You'd think they'd be doing more than that though, for how big it is over here in the castle. Great structure this is though, really impressive. Of course the station's just the other side here. Well, we've waited 25 minutes and we're here in the station. Yeah, about 10 minutes longer than advertised. Running 2 trains. Yeah, it would have been a bit quicker, but operations are quite slow. As you can see, that train's parked up ready to go. Yeah, and people aren't fully in the air gates yet. Let's go and have our ride. We're on the Dragon. It's always great getting on the Dragon because it is a fantastic family coaster here at the park. It's got some good bits of theming in the start.
The indoor section is so good and so wealthy and so much going on. The animatronics in there are great.
Yeah, and then you've got the 2 outdoor sections, 2 lift hills, and one of the drops is pretty large there, isn't it?
It's a fun coaster, I like it.
Yeah.
We're sat on the front row.
Yeah, definitely, yeah. Operations weren't the best on there today. Normally they're pretty good, but yeah, I think it was the bay loader just not getting them loaded quick enough on there today. Well, we're going to make our way up to the park exit now and jump on the hill train just here because yeah, it's great to have this back. Like I mentioned earlier on when he's done a lot of walking around at Legoland because it is quite a hilly park and also a large park. It's always nice getting on this at the end. I'm glad we went on the rapids when we did. Looks like he's having some downtime now. Oh, it is nice, you know, getting on the hill train at the end of a long day walking around here at the Legoland Windsor Resort. Right then, let's go and talk about mini golf. So here it is then, right outside the entrance to the park, the new indoor adventure golf courses that are going to be opening. And yeah, there's a look at the building for them.
So at the time of the recording, this is due to open tomorrow, which is the 29th of July, but it has been delayed and it will open on the 7th of October.
Yeah, so it's been delayed by a few months, this one, hasn't it?
It'd be interesting to see when it's done though.
Yeah, we called that though, didn't we, earlier in the year, when we said like they've already put an opening date out for July, and literally it was still the car park, you know, earlier this year.
Yeah,
so I can see why it's been delayed. Not too sure what they're doing in terms of with the facade. Obviously you've got the big building itself, and here you've got this blue steel structure on the outside. Obviously that isn't the finished look, or at least I hope not. I think there's going to be a lot more detailing going onto there to kind of cover up the show building. But yeah, it's quite a large building. They've got a few different courses in there, and we will definitely give it a go when it opens later this year. And yeah, that's the thing. Even if we don't do it in October with us having lots on for Halloween, we'll definitely come and do it at some point over winter and see what it's like, because we do extraordinary golf at Alton Towers every year. It's good fun, it's well themed, it's quirky. Hopefully this one will be the same. Obviously it's going to have some sort of audio outside, you can see with the speakers attached to the wall. But yeah, I'm not too sure what to think of that structure, what they're going to be doing from it. It's quite hard to tell, isn't it, Charlotte, really?
Yeah, like you'd think that they'd be putting some pictures on it maybe. I'm hoping that they don't leave it like that because it looks very plain.
Yeah, I think they will be doing something. Yeah, definitely. It looks a bit generic at the moment. I think they'll want to cover like the ventilation up and stuff on the side. But yeah, going to be opening now in October 2023. Yeah, it's right by the main entrance. In fact, the park is literally there. And yeah, the new accommodation at the building is just over there at the side. So yeah, I can see why they've built it down this end. It's just a bit of a trek from the other two hotels, you know, building it down here. But still, exciting to see something new coming in. Lots of investment here at the moment. And that brings us to the end of our visits here to the Legoland Windsor Resort. Always like to come at the start of the summer holidays and bring you all the latest updates, don't we?
We managed to get quite a bit in today, which I'm really pleased about.
It's not been as busy as I was expecting, especially earlier in the day. The big tip here though really is go all the way down to the bottom of the park. If you can avoid getting distracted on the way down looking at things, yeah, head down to the bottom and work your way back up. Well, we've done our favourites here today. Of course, Flight of the Skyline, we love that, don't we?
Oh, it's so good in there. I think it's an absolutely fantastic attraction.
Yeah, and the whole of Lego Mythic is a great area. Along with that, getting on Haunted House Monster Party, Deep Sea again, we're going to walk around Miniland, we've done the Dragon. Yeah, we've done most things really. Like we didn't do Ninjago or of course Laser Raiders, but they're not our favourites anyway, are they really?
Quite busy, but we'll give them another go when we come again.
Yeah, that's the thing. We come all the time here to Legoland Windsor, make the most of them Merlin passes of course. And yeah, talking of those, we're going to be heading next to Thorpe Park. We're also going to be filming a Project Extras construction update and heading to Chessington because it's been a couple of months since World of Jumanji opened, so we're going to bring you some updates there and see how that's settling in with the new themed area, of course, at Chessington. But yeah, it's been a nice visit here to Legoland. I do really like this park. I had a lot of special memories here when I was a kid, and that keeps me coming back. I'm really excited for the new dueling coasters next year, and of course check out the update from yesterday here on the channel if you haven't already seen it, and we'll follow that closely, won't we?
Yeah, it's exactly what the park needs, so I'm so glad that they are getting some new coasters.
New dueling coasters, new mini golf, and also accommodation. Lots of investment going on here at the busiest theme park in the UK. But that leaves us with one final thing to say. Get out there and keep on riding. See you all tomorrow.